Welcome to Channel 01. This video is not sponsored. After more than a month of using the ASUS TUF F15 gaming laptop, I've decided to prepare a detailed review for you. I'll divide it into several parts. First, I'll focus on the unboxing experience and the contents of the package, including setting up the laptop. Then, I'll discuss performance and usage, followed by the issues I had to deal with, and finally, the overall evaluation and recommendation. To begin with, I chose the Intel processor over AMD because it offers more cores, a total of 14, with 6 performance cores and 8 efficiency cores, compared to AMD, which has only 6 cores in total. I upgraded the RAM from 16 GB to 32 GB and acquired 2 new drives. The first one, Lexar NM790 1TB, with read speeds up to 7,400 megabytes per second and write speeds up to 6,500 megabytes per second, which replaced the main 500 gigabytes. Crucial SSD with a write speed of megabytes per second. This is a fantastic drive, but its size would not suffice for me. The second drive is an Adata Legend 801 TB, offering a read speed of 3,500 megabytes per second and a write speed of 2,200 megabytes per second. I mention this so you're aware that you can expect slightly lower performance if you don't make these upgrades. Let's start with the packaging. The laptop comes in an environmentally friendly cardboard box. Inside, you'll find the laptop itself, a 240W adapter, a set of stickers, and that's it. The design of the packaging is much nicer than you'd expect for the laptop's price range and feels very elegant. I have the version with an Intel Core i7-12700H processor, which outperforms the ASUS TUF A15 with an AMD Ryzen 5 7535HS by 38%, which is another version at the same price but has AMD and a 1TB drive, which is a significant difference. After unboxing, I immediately installed the new drives and expanded the RAM. For most users, 16 GB of RAM is more than sufficient, and you don't need to worry about a drop in performance. The difference in gaming is almost unnoticeable, but I prefer more RAM to ensure future compatibility and better multitasking. After setting up the laptop, I plugged it in and proceeded to install Windows. For the first power on, you need to hold the power button for at least 40 seconds and have the laptop plugged into the outlet. Before installing Windows, you need to enter the BIOS by repeatedly pressing the F2 key and disable the VMD module, which is Intel's disk controller. If it remains active, the drives won't be visible during Windows installation, and you won't be able to complete the installation. I experienced this complication myself, so I mention it in advance. After resolving this step, everything went smoothly. The laptop may initially seem slower, which is due to the lack of Windows updates and optimization. After updating the system and downloading drivers for the processor and graphics, don't forget to set the display to a frequency of 144 Hz, or it will run at 60 Hz the whole time, and you'll miss out on a lot. Afterward, the system runs smoothly and without any stutters. The main game I play most often is Fortnite. I set it to windowed full screen, VSync off, frame limit, unlimited, DirectX 12, Trianope as colorblind mode, motion blur, off, interface parallax, off, shadows, medium, view distance, epic, textures, medium, post-processing, medium. The game runs very smoothly, and I can't complain. Even at high details, I can enjoy great graphics thanks to the RTX 4060, with the game running around 200 frames per second, which is more than sufficient. Another game I often play is Witcher 3. At maximum details, the game reaches about 25 frames per second, but with slightly reduced graphics, I have over 60 frames per second without noticing a difference in quality. Benchmarks and temperatures. The laptop's temperatures during gaming are higher, which is normal, but there's no cause for concern. Even with processor temperatures occasionally reaching 95 degrees, the laptop can handle these values without overheating issues. The only problem I encountered was with the Wi-Fi connection, which occasionally disconnected. This issue is known and is not caused by the laptop. It's resolved by a Windows update. It's not a technical fault. If you experience this problem, Don't hesitate to write in the comments for advice. Otherwise, the laptop is flawless. Overall, I consider the ASUS TUF F15 to be the best laptop in this price range. It offers many versions, so there's something for everyone. After unscrewing a few screws on the bottom, you can easily access the inside and upgrade components. Just remember where each screw goes, as they're not all the same. It's an ideal device for those who want high performance anywhere and don't want to be tied to a desktop computer. If you don't travel, a desktop computer will provide higher performance, but this laptop offers a great keyboard and a 144Hz display, which is a convenient all-in-one solution. In my opinion, it's the best laptop in its price category.